What's going on, everyone? How are you doing? Thank you for that thumbs up that just hit that like. I appreciate you. How's everyone's Monday going? Eric, how are you? I just got through watching one of your videos this morning. How's everything going? Melanie Williams, how are you? Thank you guys so much for coming in. I appreciate you. We're going to try to get wait for some more people to come in here so we can grow our channel some. I'm glad you're doing well, Melanie. Thank you so much for coming. It's early this morning and I was in a late live stream. J. Ruth, how are you? Welcome to the live. Good morning. It's early this morning and I was in a couple of late live streams last night. And I thought I was going to oversleep, but I didn't. The right way. How are you? Good morning. Guys, if you're coming in, please smash the like button for the host. I appreciate it. We're going to get it going in a minute. Let some more people come on in. Already, I know that the last few people that came in are pretty new to the live stream. So when the regular people come in, your channel should grow as well as theirs. And everybody wants their channel to grow. I know I do. It's a beautiful morning here in Michigan, Zone 6B. And it's really, yesterday it was nice. We had a thunderstorm last night, so um, kind of a little bit muggy but cool, if that makes any sense here. So where's everybody from? Can you put your state? What state is everyone from here? Indiana. Oh, Eric, you're not far at all from me. You about 5 hours, five and a half hours from me. Michigan, Pennsylvania. Phil, Melanie is from Philly. J. Roof is from Louisiana. Okay. North Carolina. I didn't even see you come in. Welcome. How are you? Illinois. Right way. Sounds good. Guys, feel free to network as we wait for people to come in. We do not say certain words in this live stream like I got you, sub. If you got a person, just say their name and put an emoji next to it. That'll let that person know. But they're going to know anyway because you have to comment. This is how you do it in order for it to stick. A lot of people wake up the next morning from coming out of a live stream and they might have picked up 10 people. The 10 people are gone, and it's because they didn't do it the right way. It's not that they unsubscribed to you. It's that what happened was they didn't leave you a comment. They didn't watch a video, and they didn't smash that button. So you have to do it the right way in order for it to stick. Now, I'm a very loyal subscriber, and I think Eric can attest to that because ever since we met in the live stream, I've been in his videos commenting in his comment section and watching his videos. Not just that one time, but consistently. So You want to, you want to be consistent. You don't just want to grow somebody just for a number. You actually want to have a genuine subscriber to your channel and be one as well. Say that's miles away from you. All right. Northwest Indiana. Illinois, I'm sorry. Oh, right west, Northwest Indiana. You're not far either from Eric and I. I think coming from Michigan, I think I'll hit Indiana before I even before I think I'll hit Indy. Well, it depends on what part, because I don't know if that's like downtown Indiana. I know I go through downtown Indiana first, but that's pretty cool. Away from me, okay. You guys network amongst each other. Take your time. Like I say, the number is going to go up and down because you're going to go out, check the channel out, and you're going to come back in. I'm patient as long as we're doing it the right way and as long as we're abiding by the rules. Southwest Indiana. That is far. Yeah. Content. He wants to know who's the content creator. Well, I know Eric is. Melanie Williams is not. Yeah, let me look at a couple of these channels. The Right Way. Let's see. Right Way is content creator. Are these your boys? I've watched your videos several times as well. Right Way is a content creator. Eric is a content creator. And guys, let me also give you some tips on how to, you know, grow your channel. And it's basically what you're doing now, networking. And not just waiting for somebody live to pop up and pop in it, but start looking for channels, that you're interested in. I gear a lot towards smaller channels that I'm interested in because I know they want to grow. And I know they'll probably come back to me. A larger 100+ channel is not thinking about me because their hands are so full trying to continue their content to hold the subscribers that they have. So you got to kind of think about that. You want someone who is like-minded trying to grow the channels. And you grow some awesome friendships through these connections as well. All right, sorry about that. It wouldn't be a Monday morning if we didn't start buffing. They're gonna come back to you. They're gonna support your channel because they want to grow just like you do, and they're learning just like we are. So definitely do that. It's hard trying to keep up with everyone's video. It is, but what I do, because I'm such a YouTube addict, at nighttime on my spare time after I'm done doing everything I have to do with work or with my home, I'll, you know, turn on YouTube, and the first thing I'm gonna go is to my subscriptions. Excuse the noise. The first place I'm gonna go is to my subscriptions at the bottom, or notifications, and see who put out a video. So I think I keep, for the most part, pretty good. But sometimes I don't get notified. Like if I'm subscribed to a person for a very long time, I do not get notifications. I just had to unsubscribe to a person and subscribe again just so that I can get the notifications. But as my channel grow, I'm not sure how I'll keep up though. I'm sure I would, but I don't know how. And then for me, I'm subscribed to a lot of majority homestead, gardeners type channels, farm type channels. The other channels that I'm subscribed to, um, like the art channels, the gaming channels, because I like those as well, and the cooking channels. It's hard at this type of season because everybody's putting out content. But once the growing season is over here and the content slow down for the growers and the gardeners, it's like now I can focus wholeheartedly on my other channels that put out content all year round. But even if I just go in there and watch the video and make a simple comment, it lets them know that you're there. Because if they never see you in the comment box, you get to scratching your head. I know I do. If I never see a person in my comment box and I'm constantly in theirs, that's a red flag. Terry Smith, how are you? Welcome. It's like a red flag for me because it's like, wait a minute, I'm constantly commenting on your videos. We already linked up, but you never come over and comment on mine. It just, especially if you're a gardener. You know, we gardeners and homesteaders, we kind of have a lot in common, but it's like that. I've only had one experience like that. And I just like, I'm not doing it. I really like the person's content, so I hung in there for a while, but I just was like, okay, I'm watching content, but I'm not going to subscribe. I'm not going to comment. I do grow indoors in the winter, but not, I grow only toward spring, when I do my plants to bring them outside, my starch to come outside. That's the only time, basically. Other than that, it's really not. At this point, because it's not a life, I'm trying to put it the right way, Eric. It's not a situation where, no, you're not late. You're right on time. Welcome. I'm trying to put it where it's not like it's still in a hobby phase slash I'm taking it serious phase. So I don't grow inside. I'll go to the grocery store and buy, but I'm not a homesteader. I'm a gardener, and it's a big difference. And some people feel like, oh, I'm a homesteader, but you just gardening. It's so many levels of homesteading, and I'm very interested in homesteading, but I haven't gotten nowhere near calling myself a homesteader. But I'm going toward that way eventually. I'm with all this crazy stuff happening in the grocery stores with people licking ice cream and stuff. I know I'm gonna have to go in another direction because my nerves too bad for that. I get grossed out real quick by stuff. Wildberry Cottage Homestead, welcome. How are you today? Barefruit Gardening, good morning. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate you. Guys, Barefruit is an amazing channel and she's very loyal. She's also a gardener from her title, you can tell. She's a beginning gardener, but she's learning so much, and on her journey of learning, she's teaching us because sometimes we can learn through other people's mistakes and sometimes we can learn solutions through other people, and that's exactly what she's doing. She's giving us a lot of great information, so you might want to check her out. So you say you're not a homesteader either, but you about heading that way. Now see what I can't do, like you did the salsa. I grow tomatoes, and I used to have a friend of mine that would do my salsa for me and can them up. See, that's what I need to learn how to can, because I went to a bunch brand new cases of jars. Excuse me, y'all, for out, but that's gonna happen. Brand new cases of jars, and it's like, man, I gotta learn how to do it. It's not hard, I'm sure, but I just gotta sit down. I got so many things up under my belt that I'm trying to learn and that I'm trying to perfect. But that's one, Eric, that I really want to learn how to can and do salsa, because that salsa that you guys did looked absolutely delicious. And I did, my friend did salsa for me a couple of years and used Mrs. Wedger's. I don't know if you ever heard of that, but it's the seasoning pack that go in it. If you haven't heard of it, you gotta try it. It's awesome. So Wildberry just put Eric's name there and a one emoji. That's how we gonna know. Yep, just like that. Just say his name and put the emojis, because we want to be very careful. Because if we say got you or um, I subscribed or sub, you get deleted. Your comment will get deleted by one of my moderators, because I don't say those words in my live stream. Barefruit, how was your weekend, hon? I know you had to work. No problem. Just reminding everybody, and I'll probably be saying it throughout the live, just to make sure. Because if you guys decide you ever want to go live on your channels, you really want to protect your channels and make sure that nobody is saying words that are spam, can be picked up. Really? How did you get a neck injury? Oh wow. I'm glad you're okay. Barefruit, didn't you have something like that before, or am I thinking of somebody else? Is this your first time having a neck injury, or did you go through something similar to that before? Okay. Yeah, we got to be careful. That. Alright guys, make sure that you're networking. Take your time, watch the videos, leave a comment, smash the button. We got 7 people in the building, 8 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed the like button, please smash the like button for the host. I'm going to get up in a minute and I'm going to walk around the garden and let you see what's going on. I have to do a video today. I try to go live once a week, but I think I'm going to kick it up to twice a week because I'm almost there. Very close, very close. But I try to go live, and then I try to make sure that I have my content for the week in there as well, because I don't want people to mistake me for just a live streamer. I am a content creator. I'm not a live streamer. As far as to help people grow consistently, but when I'm on, I'm going to help people and assist people in growing their channel. And even after I reach my goal, I'm still going to be going live, have my Grow Mondays, because I meet a lot of amazing people, a lot of cool people. Y'all, I got to show y'all this okra right quick. I'm going to let this go to seed because it ain't nothing I can do with it. Look at this bear fruit. Can you see how tall that okra is? Let me see. Let me get down there. Look at this big old piece of okra. That's crazy. And it's like 3 on them. There's some little ones on there I'm going to go on and get, but those I'm going to let. And look at the stalks on the okra plant. I'm getting that ugly look on my cucumber bed, so I'm going to go on and take that out today. My kale is coming up, but I don't see. Let's go over here. My kale is coming up, but I don't see too much of anything else. That watermelon right there is getting harvested today. Probably a couple of more. Oh, wait a minute. Something coming up in this bed. I don't know what that is. But this is my kale. That I do know about this. But this okra is just... And what's crazy about the okra, it's still blooming flowers. Look at that big old giant piece. That's crazy. So if you guys ever grow okra, just know, same thing with cucumbers. You got to come out here every day because a day will make a huge difference. Look at this watermelon down here. I didn't even know I had that one. They're all getting big now, so they're peeping through the vines. And my strawberry bed that just came in. But I think I got about 11 or 12. I'm going to harvest a lot of them today. We got a good rain last night. All my fig plants needed it. I've been watering them. Oh, this is why I've been busy this weekend. That's why I missed a couple of live streams. I was putting my gate up. I like to do all my work around my home myself if I can, if I'm able to. And that was a project I did myself. My greenhouse I did myself. I'll have a guy to assist me for his muscle. As he call it, manpower. Because some of that stuff going to Home Depot and Loading it up ain't no joke, even though they'll load it up for you, but you still gotta unload it. Suzette, welcome. How are you? Good morning. I didn't even see you come in. Let me see who else did I miss while I was walking around. Okay. Yeah, bear fruit, that okra, it'll it'll grow quick on you. And it's not a picky plant at all. That's why I love growing it. But I'm gonna cut those small ones off. I did bring my knife because I got to put my little mailbox up over here's corner to keep my shears and stuff because I done found the shears and put them up and I done forgot where I put them. So I brought my knife out today so I can cut me a couple of those watermelons and cut off some of those okra and banana pepper plants, and the rest of those cucumbers are coming out. And I'm going to take that bed down and let it rest for the rest of the season. I'm not going to put anything in there other than leaves when the leaves fall to kind of feed the soil, and I might cover it so don't no weeds or nothing too bad come through. But even when you have raised beds, pulling weeds aren't that bad. Citywide, hello, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming in, spending some time with us this morning. Yeah, and I was going to harvest those watermelons last night, but I was trying to make sure that I was up and alert and finished with everything that I had to do so I can make it to Divas Live. So I wouldn't be running across town because Barefoot, when you went live, I was out and about and I'm trying to hurry up and get back home. And by the time I got home, got comfortable, you was signing off. I was like, oh my God. And I feel bad because I want to support everybody, but sometimes you just can't get in there. So that's why I try to stick around. Now, if I miss a live that I didn't know was gonna happen, I don't feel bad. But when you scheduled it and I know it's in my reminder and I still can't finish up my job to get back, I feel bad about that. But I do go back and watch the entire live stream and read all the comments in the chat. So you still get your watch time from me and be cracking up at what y'all was talking about. Be like, man, I hate I missed that. Citywide Garden Zone 6B. Citywide, where at in Zone 6B are you? What state? I keep forgetting. You probably told me 3 or 4 times. We got a couple of 6Bs in here. Yeah. Oh, hello. It's in the, it's in the name. Okay. All right. Yeah, we have quite a few 6Bs in here. I don't know if Eric is still in here, but he's 6B, and uh, one more was 6B that was in here. I feel like I'm in zone 8B today because it's hot. We kind of cooled down at night, but it is so hot today, and it ain't even gotten to the peak. We're not even going out of 85. No higher than 85, but we're not even there yet. We're probably in the 70s, but because we got that nice little thunderstorm last night that made it even more muggy, it's pretty hot. But this evening I have to do my video. I might do it this morning. I'm not sure after my live, but I got to do my video and I got to get these things harvested. Bearfruit, did you get anything coming up as far as fruit on your fig plants? Because my new cuttings, I see all of them trying to bear some fruit. I don't know if they're going to make it, though, to the end of the season. No fruit on the figs this year. Yeah, I got now, every last one of them is trying to fruit. And now I'm only going to take as many of them in the greenhouse as I can get in there to kind of get them that's the closest to it, to get them to be able to taste some of these fruits. But I went to the market the other day, our fruit market here. We're kind of lucky because our fruit market here and Trader Joe's, if you have a Trader Joe's in your state, they have figs and fig plants. And depending on what state you're in, they have some pretty awesome figs. So you can buy them and give them a taste. A lot of them don't carry figs because figs don't have a real long shelf life. That's why mostly people grow them. But yeah, you can purchase figs. Because we have a market called Randazzo. And the other day I had some cadotas, like the Lost by Mine. And they were good. Really? You gotta try one. You gotta try one. You know what though? You gotta try one. I recommend everybody to try one, and I also recommend um to try to grow one. And if you, Eric, if you back in October, if you comment on one of my videos about these figs, cause I'll get it, I'll send you some cuttings and you can grow some over winter. Cause all you have to do is cut them off fresh and I'll mail you some out. And this is what they'll look like by the time you put them outside next year. See? Those are cuttings that I did over the winter. They were little sticks. And they're actually, let me get over in here. They're actually trying to fruit. See those back there? That's my Smith. That one just popped up. This is Fredo Prado. Gave me one up there. And this is supposed to be like a black Madeira, but not so complicated. It doesn't split as much as the black Madeira. None over there. Actually, I do have one over there. I just can't get to it. And then these plants right here is about 2 years old. I started from cuttings the year before last. And this is a green Ischia. And you see the figs popping out right there. And here go another one that just popped out right there and right there. So they're bearing fruit. The only thing is, we're in 6B. We might not make it to be able to harvest it before it gets too cold. But I'm going to see. That's why I have the greenhouse, to give them an early start and a late season. But Chicago Hardy is actually supposed to ripen, and it's supposed to be hardy for our zones. And I've never tasted Chicago Hardy, and I so want to taste one. I've tasted Black Mission, I've tasted Brown Turkey, I've tasted Cadota, I've tasted Um, about 5 different other figs, but not Chicago Hardy. And that, at least not that I can remember. And I think I already remembered Chicago Hardy. Desert King I've tasted. Oh, you live in Texas? Yeah. And they grow pretty good there too. They probably grow wild there. You can ride by and see a tree. I was watching how long does it take to get fruit? It depends on the variety. Like the Chicago Hardy, um, it depends on when they come out. Once they're established, I guess everything really do depends. So I'm thinking maybe I know it's not under 60 days, but everything depends on the climate. You know, the how you feed them, how you fertilize them. When do you top them off? Because once you top them off, it's gonna stop all that growth from the nitrogen and start working on pushing out the figs. Like this one sitting here on this corner here in the black square pot. That's an Italian 258. That's another very delicious fig, but none of these figs, other than the Chicago Hardy, is for here. I have to create microclimates. I had to get this tent, and it had a regular cover over it, and then I put a shade cloth over it, and that helped them because they were getting sunburn. But now they done gotten used to being up under there. It's working out well, so everything really kind of depends. But I know when the first frost hitting them leaves, the colder it gets, like when it starts to get in the uh, low 60s, 50s, they stop growing. They stop growing. So you got to create a microclimate for them and get them to think that they're still in a heat season. And they're good. They're good, Eric, for jams and jellies. Fig jam, you can buy them in the grocery store. It's delicious. I have about 2 different varieties of jams. And this year when I went to up north to take my son to camp, I always stop at this farming place where she has a farm and she sells her eggs and her vegetables. And this year she had cherry jam and rhubarb jam, and I had never tasted rhubarb before. It's actually really good. I've seen the rhubarb um, pies in a store around Thanksgiving time, but I never tasted because I always felt like it looked like celery, a color celery. So about 2 years ago was my first time trying figs, and last year was my first time trying persimmons, Fuyu persimmons, and American persimmons, because I was able to find them in the Asian stores, markets, and now they have them in the regular fruit market like Randazzo. That kind of caters to, our Randazzo kind of cater to every culture. So you'll find all kind of fruits there. So that's why I've been so lucky to try some stuff, because prior to 3 years ago, I didn't try any of that. I didn't know any of. I didn't even know it. Even I heard about it, but I've always thought Fig Newtons was how figs taste. Nothing like it. You don't like persimmons. Have you tried both kinds, the Asian and the persimmon? So now I'll go to the fruit market and I'll try like I think it's called lychee. It's in the skin and you peel it out. 2.5 acres. Hello, how are you? You just bust on the scene. Hey y'all. How's it going, 2.5 acres? Really? A persimmon tree that came up on its own? That's awesome. Yeah, the lychee fruit is like in a. It looks like I can't even explain it, but you peel it open. It looks like a raisin. It has a skin you have to peel. It's real. It's small. Um, and I love them, but they're expensive. They're $3.99 a pound. And then the ninja fruit is $3 for one. You at work right now? Well, that's cool. And they were elementary school. We smashed a little bit. Oh my goodness, really? Yeah, that's cool though. That's like I be watching different people channels like Organics Best, and he'll take his stroll ride on his bike, and he'll stop, and there's wild plums growing, wild lemons, and I just be like, man, I can't find that in uh Diva Jones. She got a neighbor with a fig tree. I think Gardner Realtor got a neighbor with a fig tree, and I mean, Diva Jones' neighbor's like, I'm just burnt out of figs. Take as much as you want. Like, I'm like, where's my neighbor growing up some trees like that? But down the street, we do have pears and apple trees here. I can find those blueberries, um, blackberries, but and I had actually the tree I cut down in my yard was a mulberry, and I never tasted it, and wouldn't let my kids taste it. I was so annoyed by the tree tracking all that red burgundy juice into my house. But yeah, I think it's good, and I think Led on his work grounds they have fruit, just wild fruit growing. I think I want to say it's passion fruit, but I don't want to miscorrect. But yeah, it's cool when you can find places like that. Pecan trees. Yep. I remember we had a chestnut tree on our block when I was a kid, and it's like we used to go pick them. And chestnuts are actually edible. You roast them, and they're actually delicious. But back then we didn't know. I didn't know. My my father and mother probably knew, but they didn't tell us. They didn't roast them. We just used to drill holes in them and make necklaces and bracelets out of them. Yeah, those mulberry trees will come up on its own. And Eric, if you go back to one of my videos, the tree that I had cut down that was actually over here where I just put my gate at, that thing was so tall. Every time and it covered my house and my garage and my house next to me. So every time I would come out, I would hear creaking. And I'm like, that tree is going to fall. And when I had it cut down, it was actually two trees. One of them was oh, the tree that the sap come out of. I can't think of the name off my head. But yeah, and that stump ran sap for the longest. Yeah. No, it wasn't a pine. It was maple. I think it was a maple tree. And the flies would hover around there. So when they finally came to grind up that stump, it made things a whole lot better. And the tree was still alive. The stump was still trying to grow off little shoots off the side of it. So the mulberries are very resilient trees. It's really a weed, but I don't never want one around my house. Mm-mm. That was so dangerous. I got a little flack from a couple of people. Why cut down the beautiful tree? Well, I don't want to be smashed, and it was a hazard to my house and my family. So that tree had to go. Roping that's his way of saying that he's connected to you. I hear you, so sex. That's me. That's him saying I subscribe to your channel. Two and a half acres. You in a diverse area. Some of us take roping like, hey, wait, what you mean? T Town, how are you? Welcome to the live. How has your luck been going? Have you been having good luck on those scratch offs? I've been watching you. And at the slots, T-Town, we got 4 casinos here. No, we got 3 casinos here. And they've been here for over 10 years. And I could tell you how many times I've been inside them. Maybe 3 times. Oh, you good. You good. The humble homestead. You're fine. Camera keeps overheating. Y'all only have one casino there, Melanie? Okay, as long as you're feeling your luck coming back, that's what's up. Now, we're not too far. Before they brought the Motor City and Greektown Casino here, everybody used to go over to Canada because they have a bunch of casinos over there. And I think in Toledo, Ohio, has a casino too. Hollywood Casino. I think that's in Toledo. So yeah, we're surrounded by casinos. Guys, if you're just coming in, please smash the like button for the host. I would like to get up to 25 likes if I can today. I would greatly appreciate it. And I hope everybody is networking because that's what we do on Grow Monday. We network. You got to network if you want your channel to grow. Even if it's not content creators in here, you still got people that like to watch channels. So network with them. Just don't use the S word, subscribe, sub, or got you. If that word is used, I have to delete your comment. One of my moderators would delete your comment because that's considered spam. So that's one of the reasons why 2.5 acre used that term because it's unique to, it's like him saying, I've subscribed to you. So there's another live stream that And I like how he does it. If you went over to their channel and you subscribe to them, you put up an emoji. So that's what we're doing. If you went up, just say their name, put up an emoji, and they're going to see your comment anyway. Thank you so much, 2.5 acres. I appreciate it. The sun just went down. I know it's coming back, but I'm enjoying this break that it's giving me. You guys got to look out for my video coming up. I'm going to harvest those big old sugar baby watermelons. Those are the biggest I've ever grown sugar babies this year. Normally they're about a softball size, and they're pretty sweet. So those got pretty big this year. It must be it's a different way. Only thing I did differently, to be honest, is put it in a raised bed. And the raised bed ain't even that big. And I just let it vine out. Now I do got it on mulch, so because when you have them on the grass and the grass is growing all up through the vines, it kind of create a moisture barrier and it'll rotten out the bottom of your sugar babies. But I'm gonna take them off today. Yeah, they're looking real good, but they just grow everywhere. Like I tried to redirect my vines, but sometimes it ain't possible to catch. I got a few of them that one is through the gate, one of them is wedged between the gate and the box. You wanted to ask me about what I did differently this year because they do look great. Only thing that I did different, Bearfruit, is once I put my starts in, I fertilized around them. I started off with one good fertilizing, which was a granular fertilizing, which was blood meal and bone meal. That's for everything. Blood meal, bone meal. Even with my cucumbers, blood meal, bone meal. Put my starts down, blood meal, bone meal. Even with my strike 8 um, bush beans, my strike bush beans, blood meal, and I did those from seeds. I went on and put the nutrients into the soil and went on. And then maybe, because I did not do a lot of fish emulsion over in that bed. I might have hit it 2 times this year with a gallon of fish emulsion. The 511, maybe 2 times. Welcome, how are you? Thank you for being here from the Philippines. That's pretty cool. That's the amazing thing about YouTube. You get people from all over. Philippines. What I grow is from Europe. She's in the UK. Meet some awesome people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so Bearfruit, that's really the only thing that I did. And I got the raised bed. I think the raised bed is by 2 by 3 bed. And I'm going to show it after I take up all my vines later on in the season. It was a simple raised bed. Or you can go to the beginning of my videos when I planted them. That's it. And let it grow right out on the mulch. Wasn't no special soil. That was the soil from last year that stayed in there over. Actually, it was the soil from last year that stayed over winter, and I just amended it with bone meal and blood meal. And I don't use straight soil. I use like a potting mix. And if I do use soil, I'm adding perlite to it to lighten it up. But I don't have no special remedies. I didn't do a quarter of this and a nickel of that. Nope. It just was a good year. And YouTube allows me to record like a diary of what I did. So next year I'm going to do the same thing and see if I'll have the same result. Okay, great. Glad that you're here, QB. We got some amazing channels in here. I hope that everybody is networking with each other. If you have a community app, share it out. Get some more people over in here. I was up pretty late last night doing a live, in a live stream, a couple of live streams. Diva Jones, and then after I left hers, I thought I was gonna go to sleep, but I couldn't, and was in another one. And I couldn't even tell you what was going on in that other live stream. it was, I don't know what that one was doing. Zero to Homestead. Eric, are you still here? What, you're growing sugar babies as well? I'm looking forward to that video, Suzette. I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm already connected to you from up under your name, but I'm definitely looking forward to your content. YouTube is not hard. I mean, you got some channels that do a lot of fancy trick shots and whatnot, which makes it more entertaining, which is great. But just start and then later on learn how to do it. Because this year I've just really started. Well, I've been editing for about 2 years. And so I got that pretty down packed, but I just started learning my thumbnail. I think I had to go through Barefoot and them to figure out how to do my own personal thumbnails and stop letting YouTube pick my thumbnails for me. So it's not hard. I mean, it's YouTube. Everything that you need to know is a video on it. Also, another tip, guys, hashtags. Put your hashtags down in your description box so that they can come up over your video. Those are clickable. Those blue hashtags, hashtag homesteading, hashtag organic, hashtag backyard gardening. All those are clickable and they help. They help your channel. Okay, well when you get your other name, because I'm probably not subscribed to that one, come to my channel and leave me a message, Suzette, and tell me who you are, and I'm coming over there. I can grab you from there or the next live stream. Just keep coming and grow your channel from here. Barefoot goes live, so make sure that you have her, and you could definitely grow some channels. Diva Jones did some shout outs last night on the channels that she watches, and she had some really interesting. Some of the channels I didn't even have, and now I have them. So we can't assume that everybody know us because this thing's so big on YouTube. I can't believe the sun went down. I'm so thankful. Uncle Surf, how are you? I don't think I've seen you before. Welcome to the live. I think this is my first time seeing you in here. Oh, yes, I think it is. No Pants Monday. Ooh. Oh, so he goes live. Little Jordan Farms, hello, how are you? Is this his channel? Welcome. Green Organic Love, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. Guys, we got more people that's coming in. Let's check everybody out. Uncle Surf, this is how we do. You do live streams, so you already know you got to watch a video, leave a comment, come back, leave an icon. We don't say the S words. Homesteading with the Hebrews. How are you? Hello. Welcome. I think you're new too. I've seen you in lives before, but I haven't seen you in mine. Herbert. I thought it said something else. I don't have my glasses, so I had to go here. Welcome, welcome. You've been here before. We got some amazing channels homesteading. Let's check each other out. Let's grow. Guys, we got 10 people in the building, 15 thumbs up. If you would be so kind, please smash the like button if you haven't already done so. I see a big old something over there of a bug. Oh, you know what? Those little moth-looking butterflies or butterfly-looking moths. See that one right there? They've been flying all over here like crazy. I don't like them because something is eating up my sweet potatoes too. See all the little holes? Bell peppers are still blooming. That's crazy. My bell peppers are always the last thing to come out the garden. Bell peppers come down with the sweet potatoes, and that's like, well, my sweet potatoes come October because I let them grow till then. My bell peppers be like mid-September. Sorry about the name, guys. I am on my phone. Okay. Little Jordan's Farm. Little Jordan Farm. If you're still in here, what state are you in? Tennessee. Tennessee. When we go south, we go through Tennessee. Going toward Birmingham, Alabama. I think we go through Tennessee. Little Jordan Farms, Wild Berry Cottage is saying hello. I think they rung your doorbell. Guys, if you don't have TubeBuddy, you should download that app. That'll help you keep up with your channel a lot. You get it from the App Store. It's called TubeBuddy. It'll tell you a lot about your channel. It'll give you notification when somebody left a comment. It's a little icon that come up at the top of your phone. It's a lot quicker. I didn't read that one. Oh, you're jumping from channels? Oh, Bearfruit, that day that you was on live and I was saying do a raid. Remember me saying that to you? And you was like, you didn't know what that was. And I think somebody that you knew was on live at the time. What a raid is when you drop the link of that person that's live. If you're finna go off, you drop the link of that person that's live, and then you send them all over there. And when they go in that room, that live stream room, they say Bearfruit Gardener raid. Basically, that's like saying Bearfruit Gardener sent me here. We're here from Bearfruit Gardener's channel. I've never did a raid before or been raided, but because nobody, the channel that I know, don't be on. But I am going to do it, a raid one day. If not, you got an Android? Excuse me, you have an Android, Little Jordan Farm? Because if you have an Android or iPhone, it should be. It's at the App Store. Really? That would have been awesome to be rated by him. Wildberry Cottage Homestead is networking. Did not come to play, came to network. A lot of baps. All right. Okay. We're back. We're back. We're back. I looked down at my phone and I saw that I started buffing. Now Wildberry Farms are not playing green. They doing a great job. Green on your fig tree that you got in the front, when it like some of the fruit that just fall off on the ground, is that really hard to keep maintained? Because I know that fruit draws a lot of flies and different other little pests. Is that pretty hard to maintain? Diva Jones 03, you woke up. You had that late party last night. Coming in here straggling. Welcome to the live. You was in the garden. Anything new happening out there? Diva, y'all been having triple digits. Where you at? Food Forest Permaculture, how are you? Welcome. Haven't seen you in a little bit. You got your beets planted. That's what's up. I got Diva, my kale is coming up and something else. I think that's spinach in that other bed. I had to go back to the video trying to come up. I don't see my beets coming up yet. I was telling everybody I was gonna harvest my watermelons today. Do my video. Hold on, let me try to read. Stroll back. I'm sorry, y'all. My phone over here is acting up. I'm trying to get in the chat, but it's acting ugly. All right. I wanted to read what Green has said. Last year, I was so overwhelmed with the inside of this house, I didn't care. But this year, I'm attentive. Everyone in the area, people have came by to ask if they can buy them. Really? That's what's up. They probably, the other person probably, that's what he probably did, sold them. That's the, I've seen a lot of fig trees, but that's the most beautiful tree. Guys, you got to check out this tree that on Green Organics Love. It's in her front yard. It's a fig tree. Absolutely beautiful. She has a beautiful yard, and she got a peach tree that's just putting them out. We got some amazing channels in here. We got 13 people in the building, 17 thumbs up. If you have not smashed the like button, please do so for the host. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these. I'm gonna harvest them, take them in the house, and cut them open, cause they they're pretty good. And I don't want them to go too long and then they don't taste good. They be overripe, and I've had some overripe ones in my day. Really, I probably should have did that. Soak the seeds. But I'm not. I mean, if they, long as they come up, that'll be fine. Cause right now over in that corner, it's so super hot. If they would sprout up, they probably wouldn't do the greatest after they got too much bigger. Cause that's the hottest part of my garden. I've zoned every garden by zones, but I'm gonna zone them by names of hot climate areas. And that one over there is super hot. Last year it got so hot over in the corner of my porch, my vinyl started to melt off my house. I had never seen nothing like that before. Guys, if you don't have Diva Jones 03, check her out. She's hilarious, down to earth, just keep it real. Sweetheart person. Barefruit Gardener. These are my mods. Green Organic Love. If they're in blue, they are for you. Exactly, Suzette. Beets don't like a lot of heat. That's why I'm like, I want them to come up, but I don't want them to grow too fast because that's a hot spot right there. That's supposed to be for my fall gardening. But that was the only place I had available. And today I'm going to take down this cucumber vine because it's starting to do that ugly thing that it does. And I've gotten more cucumbers this year than any, excuse me, anything. And my tomato, my Better Boy tomato that's straight over there, it did real good this year. But you know what? I haven't tasted any. Between my grandson and my family members that come over and pick them, I've I've been, you know, good. But I've had my fair share of fried green tomatoes this year. Now tell me, somebody in here have never tasted a fried green tomato. They do. They really do. It's hilarious. Especially my grandson. He'll come over here in his little house shoes and say, Grandma, I'm going in the backyard. I'm like, for what? I'm going to see if my tomatoes is red. And he'll go back there and he'll come back with him some red tomatoes. He loves these things here. Green. Mm-mm. Did you just say you haven't tried fried green tomatoes? Okay, great. I'm gonna have to talk to you in the message room about this. Green, really? Ugh. Okay. What about you, Barefruit? Because I know you don't really care for tomatoes, but have you ever tried fried green tomatoes? Suzette, no? Oh my goodness. Never. Oh man. I, yes, Barefruit. Diva Jones, what about you? Have you tried the fried green tomatoes? Okay, y'all tell me because I have some y'all not from the South. You slice them up like you would put the tomato on your sandwich or whatever, but they're green. I use the Louisiana fry, that fry that you do your chicken in. You make your grease hot. Don't take a lot of grease, and you fry them in the grease. Absolutely delicious. Wow. Yeah, and some of the only restaurant that when I went to go visit my family in Alabama, they do sell them in the restaurants there. But I haven't here in the north. I haven't seen anybody sell them in the restaurants here. But we have a market that has the better boys like I'm growing, but theirs are so big and they're perfect for it. Okay, so Barefruit husband made some recently. Okay, I got to go back and find that video Because I didn't see that one. Food forest permaculture. Enjoy your day. Enjoy it to the fullest. And they are super common here. They even get green tomatoes in the grocery store. Yeah, they sell them here in the grocery store as well. And then like if you know because you can pick a green tomato and sit it on your counter and it'll turn just as red the longer it sit there. So it's not like you can pick it too soon. It's still gonna be great, especially for Better Boys. Now I don't know about well, Better Boys would be the only one that I would use because the beef steak tomatoes are made so funny looking. Better Boys are more perfectly round, um, or Better Girls. But yeah, you could pick a tomato right off the vine, green, and it'll redden up. Now that variety will. Now I don't know about the golden yellow and all of them if they'll ripen up if you pick it early. Oh, okay. That's where your software went down. I'm finna say, cause I ain't see that one, and I know I be on your videos, you and Diva and Green, so don't too much get past me. Pete's Little Homestead, hello, how are you? Welcome to the live. How's your day going? Smash the like button for the host. I appreciate you. The sun has come back. The sun has come back. Full fledged. Mm-mm-mm. But it's not hot out here for the most part. It's just really sunny. Last night we had a bad thunderstorm while you were live, Diva. It was thundering and lightning here. But I'm staying hydrated with my water, giving everybody an opportunity to continue to grow. Earlier we had some different channels in here, um, because we got to get those numbers up and those watch hours up. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost there. Let's see where I'm at. Pick, Pete, I just got through talking about the dago cucumbers. I've had more than my share this year. My plant over here is on its way out. So I got maybe a few more on there I need to grab off, but I'm ripping that bed out today. That is on its way out. I've had enough. These two. I'm not ripping these out, but I've had enough of these banana peppers. And they're still producing. They just keep coming. They won't stop. Show you my. And the day, see that watermelon right there? Then got bigger, Diva. Than the last Monday I showed y'all this watermelon. It didn't got. I had to do a video on it, and I didn't even know. See this little moth? I didn't even know this one was back here. And I think it's about 11 or I don't know, maybe 11 of them. But while I'm over here, my spinach trying to come up, and then I did the sugar snap. But this is my kale, y'all. It's coming up for my fall garden. I just put this down. And then earlier I was showing you guys this crazy okra. I brought my knife. Look at this mess right here. That ain't no butterfly. That's some type of moth. But my season is on its way out. Let me show y'all these crazy size okras. Y'all look at them okras. That's just ridiculous. It's something bigger than that. I think I'm letting a lot of this go to seed. Because there's nothing that I can do with them. Even over here, I got cucumbers that need to come off the vine. Like this one. Ugh. That could stay a little longer. I got one right there. I got one up here. Let me show you. That one ready to come off. Right there. It's still producing. So I don't know. I got about 2 of them down there. But so far no beets done came up over there. But it's producing. I didn't get any blueberries this year, guys. I trimmed this top hat back. It looks healthy, but it didn't give me any blueberries. There's another little watermelon that got caught between the gate. Jesus Christ. Got figs that's coming along really good. That peach tree, I got to trim that back a lot. Grapevines is doing great. I got watermelons that done jumped up in my little raised bed. About 3 of them up in here. Something is eating on my sweet potato vines. I got figs that's starting to pop out inside my on my Ashia green plant, green Ashia. Back here I got a nice size LSU gold that's popped up. I got a Smith that's popped up. I got a Fredo Prado that's popped up. I don't think I have any on my Celeste back there. So things are growing. Set you guys back down before I make you dizzy. They're growing. It's just taking its time. Another thing that I should have showed you while I was over there, my jujube tree. It's not growing very. I think next year I'm going to put jujubes don't take a lot of watering. But I think I'm going to put an irrigation on there next year to kind of help it out a little bit. Because I feel like it should have grown a lot bigger than it has. I don't really see. Well, yeah, it's just growed out. But it should do a little more, in my opinion. And I know nothing about jujubes as far as its growth pattern. That's a honey jar jujube. Now, that's a fruit green that I haven't tried, a jujube, and I can't find it. I've been to the Asian markets everywhere, and I can't find it. Yours died at the top from the winter. City Stead, you snuck through the side door on me. I didn't even see you come in. How's it going, Josh? With the base house. You know, they say that these jujubes are pretty resilient trees, too. So I'm wondering if I need to give it a little protection. It says it's hardy all the way down to 4. Miss Farola, how are you? Welcome. I didn't see you. I didn't see you come in either. But yeah, they're doing great. Everything is trying to fruit, but it's almost over. So I'm gonna have to again put them in the greenhouse, create a microclimate to be able to taste some of these figs. But like I said, this year I bought me some cadotas from the fruit market. Randazzo had the cadota figs, and they were delicious. And if you have I can't think of the other store I said, Whole Foods, they sell figs there too. All right, little Jordan Farms, you hung out with me, and I appreciate it. I don't think I'm connected to you, but after this live stream, I normally go back and connect to everybody. Um, so let's stay connected and let's continue to help each other grow. Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, and you know, Diva, it's a risk for any grocery store or fruit market to carry figs because the shelf life is so limited. Because some figs don't ripen once you take them off the vine. So you got to know what ripens and what won't. And then it's like here in Michigan, see, we're such a diverse state where we have so many different nationalities and cultures here. And that's what I think allows us to taste, excuse me, allows us to taste so many different foods because it depends on the area that you go to. Like for example, if I go in Sterling Heights is and it's all sectioned off. I don't know where how that happened, but anyway, Sterling Heights is predominantly Chaldean nationalities out there. So if I go out there to the stores, their fruit markets, I'm gonna find a lot of different stuff that they cook with. Like I get some of my seasonings and stuff from out there that I won't find in the city or um Novi. You know, I won't find it out in Novi, but I'll find it in Sterling Heights. I won't find it in Southwest Detroit. I find a lot of Latino and Mexican um, seasonings that you would put in their dishes and foods, restaurants as well. Lebanese restaurants out in Southfield, Lebanese restaurants out in Sterling Heights and Dearborn. Dearborn has the Arabic community, uh, mostly Arabic community is out in Dearborn. Out in Sterling Heights, mostly Chaldean community. Um, and then there's Southfield, and there's Novi, and there's Hamtramck, which is mostly the Indian and the Chinese were there, but I think they moved out, so it's mostly Indian type nationalities, and so it depends on what area you go to, and their markets will have different things. That's how, I was able to find right here on Gratiot and 10 Mile. It's like Rosedale, I believe. That Randazzo carries every type of fruit that you could think of: ninja fruit, jackfruit, um, figs, lychee fruit. But I haven't been able to find jujubes anywhere, and I've went in every single market that I could find last year looking for a jujube, and that's like a Chinese date for those who might not know. Gotta soak those. Yep. Somebody just left out and said they gotta get something to eat, and my stomach started growling because I didn't have my breakfast this morning. I came right out, right here to start network, the patch of culture areas, states. It is strange, Josh. So you know what I'm talking about. See, Josh is here in Michigan as well. And it's crazy how we're so segregated up, like in every area. I mean, for the most part, we all get along, but we are very segregated state. I don't know if anybody else state is like that. Exactly, and it's Divas. That's exactly how it is. And I'm noticing in our grocery stores, like in Hamtramck now, they have an aisle for those different spices and herbs and even their food. They sell I think it's called the halal meat now in different markets, which I think halal is. I think you talked about it in your live stream. I think it's just the meat that's been prayed over, and it's a certain way that they process it. You could correct me if I'm wrong. And even our restaurants too. It's our little culture neighborhoods, but what I can tell traveling around the world. I mean, and I don't, I, it's kind of cool because some states don't have that. And it's like I asked you guys the other day in our little group, I said, well, did you know you could eat bamboo shoots? And most of you guys responded no, because I didn't know either. But there's a Thai restaurant, and on the menu, they had a nice Thai dish, and it had bamboo shoots in it. And I asked, I was like, are these like bamboo shoots, or are these bamboo shoots? But yeah, and it was kind of cool. They taste really good, and it was kind of cool to be able to taste that, because because we're big here for having what do they call it? Food trucks. We're big for food trucks here from all over. Like we'll have a big shindig in Royal Oaks, and it'd be over 200 food trucks, which I don't really eat off food trucks because I'm just picky like that. But and then our restaurants are here. We have Mexican restaurants. We got Lebanese restaurants. We have uh come on, help me, where they have the curry goat at Jamaican restaurants. And it's like all the food. One thing that all of them have in common is they all cook with rice. Rice is like the main dish there. So I had never tasted Jamaican food. When we found a Jamaican restaurant, I think it's near Southfield, going toward Novi, and the food is delicious. It's very spicy. They eat a lot of spicy food. So yeah, it's kind of a cool thing because you get to taste different cuisines from different parts. But of course, it's not. They Americanized it because a lot of people think, well, Taco Bell is supposed to be Mexican food. No, it's not like it. It's nothing like it. Del Taco, no, it's nothing like Mexican food or the Latino culture. But if you go in Southwest Detroit, you will eat authentic Mexican food, and it's actually really, really good. Jerk shrimp, yep, and all that jerk stuff is hot. We have a restaurant here called Bahama Breeze, I think, and they try to, do all those fancy dishes, making jerk. Really, we ate so much Jamaican. It's hot though. It's boy, I tell you, if you got a problem, just eat you some jerk chicken or some jerk beef or something. It's so hot it'll run it all out. It'll run it all out. They cook with a lot of spices. Also, Thai restaurants cook with a lot of spices. But it's good food. So you do get a chance to kind of taste different cultures in the way that they cook and the way that they do things. Oh yeah, it is. It's called Joshua and I look, when I find the name of it, cause I'm gonna Google it in a minute. I'm gonna text it to you. And the address. Oh, the food is delicious. It's the food is delicious. And I think they got one that they opening up in downtown Detroit, and that's another one. Downtown Detroit is starting to be more diverse with the different restaurants and cultures that's down there. Um, I just don't. I work downtown a lot on business. When I leave downtown, I don't even try to look back. I don't want to eat down there. I don't do nothing. I just want to get away from the rush of things and go back to where I'm at. Yeah, I'll definitely text it to you and let you know the name of that restaurant. The food is amazing. It's a nice restaurant too. Only thing about the restaurants, they and it's another thing, like if you go into the Lebanese restaurants or you go into the Jamaican restaurants, they mostly try to hire their family members because the food is good, the restaurants are clean, but they are so cheap. You can tell they cheap because they having the kids in there helping, the wife, the whole family. So they try to stay family oriented. But I think they just cheap. I've been seeing so many black and blue butterflies this year. Pretty royal blues on their wing. Bearfruit, thank you so much for coming and rocking with me. I appreciate it, guys. I'm going to be going off in about 10 more minutes. So make sure you get that last push of networking in. Diva Jones said, bye, Bearfruit. Oh, yeah, they're not going to waste no money. No, they're not, Diva. they be serious about that money. They so cheap. But this Jamaican restaurant is a beautiful restaurant. Um, he put fresh flowers on the table, but he is cheap. You have his kid back there or his grandkid. I mean, they be of age, but you can tell they're family. And people will think, oh, they just want to keep it in the family. No, they're just cheap. That's it. They just cheap. Green Thumb Gardening channel. Welcome. How are you, sir? I think this is your first. I don't even see you. I just see that someone spoke to you. Yep. Welcome. How are you? I'm so glad to see you, brother. I have not seen you in my life. This is the first time, and I'm always over on your channel. Guys, you got to check out Green Thumb Gardening channel. It's a good channel, family oriented guy. I thank you so much for coming. This is his channel right here. And I think he's going to be around. He also makes his own music as well. We got 12 people in the building. If you're just coming in, please smash the like button for the host. Into the bush. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything been going? Ever since you finished up your garden, you said it was about the last video you'll be putting out. Now what you working on? Are you going to do a fall garden? Green Thumb, are you doing a fall garden this year? It's so hot down there. You in Louisiana, aren't you, Green Thumb? You say you spoke him up last night. And here he is. Hidden Camera Grow Lights. Good morning. How are you? Well, good afternoon. How are you? It's good to see you here. Now, somebody asked me, Hidden Camera, do I grow in the wintertime? Do I have an indoor grow? And I was trying to refer, but your name couldn't come off the top of my head. And I'm like, Hidden Camera do indoor grows all the time. I don't know if that person is still in here, but they asked about it. Guys, you got to check out these last 3 people that came in here are awesome. Check them out. Hidden Camera Grow Lights, Green Thumb Gardening Channel, and Into the Bush. Catfish Terry. Hello, how are you? I've never seen you in here before. This is my first time seeing Catfish Terry. Check them out. Check each other out. Let's go. Let's grow. Let's do that last 10-minute push. I heard you were about to leave and started pouring in. Exactly. It works like that every time. I think I come on too early for some people because I keep forgetting about the time zone difference. But I be trying to beat the sun because I be sitting outside on Grow Mondays. Now, if I was in the house, it wouldn't be a problem. But I try to come outside, get fresh air, and let people see the garden and what I got growing on. Let's go. Let's do that push, that last minute push. Wildberry, Catfish Terry is waving at you. You know what that means. All right, Josh, thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to text you that information too. Enjoy your day. Melanie Williams says she watched 16 videos after she came out of Diva Jones Live. Okay. And that you know what? That's what it's all about. Green Thumb is about supporting each other, and not only supporting, but we're actually learning from each other. We're actually learning from each other. Because you'll be surprised. Some of the things that we got growing, like I'm going to give you an example. Green thumb. That grapevine back there is about 4 years old. This is the most growth that I've had on that grapevine this year. And you know why? Because I didn't have an irrigation system. So I was watching Morning Gardeners Live, and I think Supreme Family Garden Channel, and they talking about irrigation. Supreme showed the difference between an irrigation and a non-irrigation side of his fence, and the irrigation side just took off. And so I'm in the live with Morning Garden. I'm like, I got this grapevine. I got 3 different varieties, and they're not producing. They're not even growing. I just want some growth. And he was like, well, do you have irrigation on it? Put some pipes down and some tubing down and hammer them down in the soil, dig a hole, lay them in there, and feed them so that the fission motion, the 511 can go straight to the roots and feed the plant. And ever since I've done that, it's taken off. I mean, I got to get my top wire because I got a plant that's just laying down that's ready to go all the way up. So we learn from each other. We learn from everyone. That's what it's all about. We got 5 more minutes, guys. Let's get that last push. Make some friends. Make some supporters. Let's do it. We all got one thing in common in here. We're trying to be self-sustained. We're trying to grow. We're trying to learn. Every Monday is Grow Monday, so I'll be here every Monday. Don't know what particular time, but I try to come in before 12. As it's getting a little cooler, I can come in a little later. Like right now, it's time for me to sign off because I know that my son has completely disappeared. Oh, Green Thumb, are you growing figs? I've never heard you talk about figs on your channel. You guys got figs over there? Guys, in probably about October-ish, I'll be giving away cuttings because I have to trim some of my fig trees. I don't know what varieties yet, but I'll be having cuttings to give away, and I'll be mailing them out. So stay tuned for that. All right, all right. Guys, I truly appreciate you rocking with me for 2 hours out in the garden. Thank you so much. This is where I sign off. The stream will keep running for another 5 minutes for y'all to get that last minute push in. But I like to say to each and every one of you, happy gardening, everybody. Oh, y'all got field. Oh yeah, I would imagine you got them there, Green Thumb, just growing wild because y'all in that hot climate. Thank you so much, Miss Varela, for coming. Keep coming, sis. You're gonna grow. You are going to grow, and if y'all got those blue wrenches, snatch them up. They all go live. Diva Jones 03, snatch her up. Barefruit Gardening, she left out, but go back through it and look for her tag. She's in here, snatch her up. They go live at least once to twice a week. You meet some amazing people and you have some really fun times too. I really enjoyed myself last night in Diva Jones Live. Everybody enjoyed their Monday. Go on and finish up your networking, and I'll be signing off soon. Thank you. And don't forget to smash that like button.